What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Swanky Disc Golf. We polled thousands of disc golfers, asking them what the best fairway drivers are for amateur disc golfers. If you're not a pro and you're also not a beginner just starting out, these discs are for you. Let's jump into it. Starting with number 5, we have the Axiom Crave. This is an amazing straight flying fairway driver. If you like overmolds, or if you've never tried overmolds, I definitely recommend picking up this disc. They come in a wide variety of plastics. The numbers are 6.5, 5, -1, 1. Axiom and MVP love their decimals. But like I said, multiple plastics, and out of Axiom, the plastic always feels amazing.
Hey, can I play through real fast, you think?
Yeah, you're good, I guess.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
I mean, videos aren't supposed to be had on the disc golf course, so that's true. Kind of a weird thing to do. All right, thank you.
Dude, what a rip. Hey, would you actually like help me out with a video real quick?
Yeah, YouTube stuff?
Yeah, if you're cool with that.
For sure. At number 4, we have the Leopard 3 with 20% of the vote. Its numbers are 7.5, -2, 1. Innova mold, kind of the big brother of the Leopard, which you might have gotten in a starter pack when you first started playing, or just as a hand-me-down from somebody who outgrew it. But the Leopard 3 is a really solid mold. That -2, 1 does have that fight at the end to get it back a little stable, and you'll probably see this on the course if you watch any FPO coverage, because Owen Scoggins tends to always be on, and it's her signature mold. She has it in the Halo plastic. As always with Innova, you have tons of different plastics. Sometimes the runs aren't always as consistent as you'd like, but Leopard 3, really solid mold for all amateur disc golfers.
All right, coming in at number 3 with 22% of the vote, we have the Innova T-Bird. Now guys, the best thing about the T-Bird is that you can find them literally anywhere for very dirt cheap. If you can find DX T-Birds, they're fantastic. You're kind of gonna be able to find one in whatever plastic you need. The numbers are 7.502, and just about every disc golfer now is trying to bag something in this stability type. For an intermediate player, it's going to be a little bit more overstable. That means it's going to be really reliable. And like was mentioned by Anthony, the one big issue with Innova is sometimes consistency. But sometimes it's a good thing. You can maybe find a flippier T-Bird or more overstable T-Bird. This one's a Star plastic T-Bird that I got in a player's pack at a tournament that I played in for like $10. They're really good value on these things, and like I said, just about everyone has to have that slot, that either 7.502 or slightly overstable 7 speed in their bag is a staple for everyone from beginners all the way up to pros. And so you really can't go wrong with the T-Bird. Low risk, high reward. Definitely check them out.
The number 2 fairway driver for amateur disc golfers with an absolute snub was the River. This should be number 1. This should be in all of your bags. It's 7.7, -1, 1. And that 7 glide, that second number there, I feel like it's totally true. The first time I got this disc, I thought it was a little gimmicky. And then I went and played a tournament, and there was a hole that I'm normally like kind of reaching with my distance drivers, and it was a weird turnover line. And since this thing's a little bit understable, I decided to take it out and just like, let's see what happens. And I like threw it basically as far with way less effort as some of my distance drivers were on that really nice long turnover line. There is some sneaky stability on this if you don't throw it hard enough, but it is not like overstable at all. It's just going to lay down flat. So it's never really gonna hook up back for you. The main thing that I really like this disc for, as my arm speed is getting faster, is when I have like standstills in the woods and I have to get around something, but I don't have a run up. It gives you a really nice S-curve. Even though you have a really short like flick out, it's going to be able to have that understability to curve, give you those shapeable lines, and then come back at the end since it's thrown slow. So this disc, I think, should be in every player's bag. I don't think the 7 glide is super gimmicky at all. And since this isn't number 1, I'm disappointed in you guys.
All right, so we're down to the number 1 best fairway driver for amateur disc golfers. Before we jump into it, I want to let you guys know that this is our friend Anthony Bodanza, and he's going to tell you a little bit about where you can find him.
For sure. My channel is Bodanza Disc Golf. I'm an amateur disc golfer. I started playing in January. My main goal with the channel is to cash at a Pro Tour event, so I'm trying to train, and I share a lot of those training vlogs along the way, disc reviews, battle a lot of subscribers a lot of times. So if you want a good time with disc golf, and maybe I'm sometimes funny, go ahead and check out my channel. I'm on Instagram too, but I'm really bad at Instagram, so don't follow me there. Go follow my YouTube. Thank you.
Nice. You can follow his Instagram too, but definitely check him out. This has been a ton of fun. And over on his channel, we're actually going to be doing a challenge using these fairway drivers, so be sure to check that out after this.
I'm going to steal this from him. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen. Now, jumping into the number 1 fairway driver for amateur disc golfers, we have the Discmania FD. Now, a lot of people are OG FD fans. I feel like those ones had such a high reputation, might have influenced the vote a little bit. These ones are still great. The new factory in Sweden from Discmania is really high quality production. Like, they don't usually have any flashing. The plastic always feels amazing. 7601 is the number, so it doesn't have that 7 glide, but it is a really straight flyer. We're gonna throw this a few times and let you know how it flies, but any thoughts?
Yeah, I think what's interesting as number 1 is that they did pick a 0-1, where a lot of this turn and fade number adds up to a negative number or 0. Like the River, -1-1 is 0. Leopard 3, -1 between the two. And so to have a 0-1 kind of get that spot might honestly be because of that 6 glide, because the glide discs a lot of times tend to act a little more understable. So if you're wanting something that probably will start to hook up for you a little bit at the beginning, but you can both beat it in to be a really nice flyer, or as your arm speed gets better, this disc will tell you how you're getting better. So solid pick. You should bag a River too though. But this is a good choice.
Yeah, there's definitely a few different types of fairway drivers. None of these are really exclusive to each other, but this is what you guys voted on. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Stay swanky.